Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I started on kind of a spur of the moment thing. So you can see some wires hanging out here. These are obviously new wires. Then I got all the old wires and all these old wires stripped out of the car. So I was having an issue where push the start button, nothing's happening. So I knew the wiring was sketchy, but it's pretty bad, like real bad. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and rewire it all with this Jegs kit here. It's the 20 circuit, this fuse block. Currently I have all my wires plus a couple extra running through the firewall here. So started on that project and got about 27 days to get it done, so we'll see what happens. All right, we're back a couple days later now. Got the headlights wired in, at least the plugs, horn, other headlight. That's all this bundle of wires here. This yellow wire is coming from my starter button. This is still all the engine wires. I gotta wait for my one wire alternator to come, 12-volt coil, and then I'll need a battery. Got my generator out, it's right there. Coil, old coil, voltage regulator, all that stuff, and dimmer switch, headlight switch, starter relay, or starter solenoid. I got still kind of a mess back here, but all these wires don't really need these, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with those. Got third brake light, so the center one. Then up in here we got our tail lights and turn signals running to our lights here. Same thing over here, running down to our tail lights here. Still need to get bulbs for both sides. Still need to get headlights. Still need to get this bulb also. And then the running lights and turn signals in the front. Got my ignition wired up. And then that runs over to my push button, so I can still use my original push button. It was still good. All of these I don't believe I need. I need to figure out how I'm gonna run all this stuff, and then figure out how to hide it. I ended up mounting my fuse block down here on the kick panel area. May be able to take this, which was in there, stick it on there. I don't know yet. I know I won't be able to use this because that took up the whole section. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Hopefully I get this parts in, we can get this done pretty quick. We're here back on the Plymouth. As you can see, I got my headlights in, running lights in. All those are all wired up. 12-volt battery, coil, starter solenoid. Still missing my alternator. It's not here yet, so I can't run it too long, but I'll show you guys that it will run. But get everything tested here. Lights. Got my tail lights. License plate light. headlights, running lights. See if you can see the high beams, low beams. Turn the key on here. As you see, that light comes on with the key. Right turn signals. Still need to sand this side. Right turn signal. Left turn signal. And if I get in here and pump it, it's running. Obviously it's still cold, but like I said, can't run it too long, it's not charging. Water pump's not turning. Belt's not hooked up, so. But turns off with the key. That light goes off. I was gonna hook these up to my emergency flasher, which is constant power, but then that light would stay on all the time. So I had to hook it up to the turn flasher, I believe it would be. Then got this wire hanging out. I'm gonna have a amp gauge, like a phone charger there. But got everything tucked away. All these extra wires I didn't need. Put butt connectors on them so they won't short out, and then kind of tucked them in there. Still need to make something to go over this. Need to figure out how to do that. And then waiting on my wire loom wrap to wrap all these wires, my headlight wires, that kind of stuff. But honestly, pretty easy process. A lot easier than I thought. So glad about that. Everything seems to be working, but actually seem to be running better than it was before, the short amount of time I can run it without the alternator. But yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Hopefully next time be at a car show with this. Might take my dad's truck to one this weekend. I'm not sure if I can't get my alternator in before then, but yeah, like, share, subscribe. Hope to see you guys on the next one.